injecting newborns with air and insulin.
A nurse accused of murdering 7 babies and the attempted murder of 10 others has pleaded not guilty at Manchester Crown Court.
Overfeeding and physically assaulting them with medical tools.
Breaking news, and we are hearing from the courts in Manchester. The former nurse, Lucy Letby, has been found guilty of the attempted murder of a premature baby.
She allegedly claimed 7 innocent lives and attempted to do the same with 6 others. This is the case of British nurse Lucy Letby, who made headlines for her allegedly horrific crimes. Let's uncover some of the truth behind Lucy Letby's case together, a tale littered with tears. Lucy Letby was born on January 4, 1990, in Hereford, Herefordshire, England. Lucy is the only child of John and Susan Letby. John worked as a furniture retail boss, while Susan made a living as an accounts clerk. Lucy's childhood was quite normal, and she was raised in a loving environment. For her early education, Lucy attended Allystone School and later transferred to Hereford Sixth Form College. Throughout her childhood, Lucy remained highly appreciative and influenced by nurses, which led her to become a nurse herself. She followed her dreams and enrolled at the University of Chester to study nursing. During her education and 3 years of training, Lucy worked as a student nurse at Liverpool Women's Hospital and the Countess of Chester Hospital. Lucy successfully graduated from the University of Chester in September 2011. She was the first person in her family to graduate from a university. According to neighbors, Lucy's parents were happy and proud of their daughter becoming a professional nurse. To celebrate, John and Susan put a newspaper notice that read, "Letby Lucy BSc Hons in Child Nursing. We are so proud of you after all your hard work. Love, Mum and Dad." Lucy's parents also bought her a 3-bedroom house near the Countess of Chester Hospital, where she allegedly committed the murders of infants. Lucy moved to her new house and began living alone with her 2 rescued cats, Tigger and Smudge. Due to the close bond between Lucy and her parents, John and Susan felt upset with their daughter's decision to live separately. In January 2012, following her graduation, Lucy officially became a registered nurse at the neonatal unit of the Countess of Chester Hospital. Initially, Lucy was assigned to look after babies needing various levels of support in a non-intensive care unit. However, for Lucy, a job like this was nothing but boring.
Someone who just betrayed every aspect of the confidence that was put in her by the NHS, by her colleagues.
I interacted with her like I did with the other nurses. She seemed keen. She was fairly conscientious. She was quiet.
In 2015, Lucy became a qualified nurse to care for babies in the intensive care unit, or ICU. Just after she began working at the ICU, the horror started to unfold. On January 8, 2015, Lucy reportedly injected the first baby with air in his bloodstream, causing his death an hour after a doctor assigned her to care for him. On the second day, Lucy allegedly tried to murder another baby, the twin sister of the first murdered baby. However, an on-duty registrar, Dr. Rachel Lamy, rescued her immediately. On June 14, 2015, the second baby died after Lucy reportedly injected air into his stomach through a nasal tube. This baby was preterm, born at just 30 weeks of pregnancy with the weight of a sugar bag.
In her hands, innocuous substances like air, milk, or medication like insulin would become lethal. She perverted her learning and weaponized her craft to inflict harm, grief, and death.
A week later, Lucy reportedly repeated the same with another baby in the ICU who was born with an infection. The 3 deaths within a month shocked the neonatal ward members, and consequently an internal review was conducted to investigate the matter. However, nothing came out of this review. The unexplained deaths of babies recurred from August 2015. On August 4th, the 4th baby died gurgling blood from his mouth after Lucy reportedly injected air into his bloodstream. The day after, Lucy reportedly attempted to kill the twin baby brother of the 4th baby by poisoning him with insulin. Contrary to other deaths in the ICU, this murder confirmed that someone allegedly gave insulin to this baby to poison him. In September, Lucy attempted to kill another premature baby girl twice by overfeeding her with milk and injecting air. However, the baby recovered naturally by vomiting, but she was left severely disabled. Later in October, Lucy allegedly murdered the 5th baby after 2 attempts. Following the deaths of 5 babies, senior doctors noticed Lucy Letby's presence during the babies' collapses. They tried to communicate their suspicions to senior management, but no one believed that someone might be trying to harm babies intentionally.
We paediatricians were certainly concerned that someone, and suspicions fell on Lucy Letby, could have been harming and perhaps killing patients on the unit.
Between April and June 2016, Lucy allegedly attempted to kill 3 babies but failed. All the babies were either injected with air or insulin. In June 2016, Lucy reportedly claimed the lives of the 6th and 7th babies. As a result, Lucy, along with other nurses on the neonatal unit, was dismissed from the unit as part of an external review. They received emails mentioning their clinical supervision, in which Lucy agreed to be the first to experience supervision. In September 2016, the Countess of Chester Hospital officially removed Lucy from her position, and she ended up raising a grievance against the hospital. In March 2017, the hospital management finally decided to involve the police to investigate the unexplained deaths of infants. The investigation, which started in May 2017, lasted for about a year, with the police concluding that Lucy was responsible for murder.
By the end of June 2015, an association between Lucy Letby and the death of 3 babies had been identified. Soon after, that link was raised in a meeting with the hospital executive.
On July 3, 2018, police arrested Lucy Letby on suspicion of 8 counts of murder and 6 counts of attempted murder. Following her arrest, Lucy's house located at Arran Avenue, Hereford, was also searched for evidence. Police examined her entire career alongside her placement at Liverpool Women's Hospital.
In the back seat over here.
However, police didn't discover any strong evidence of Lucy harming patients, and she was consequently released on bail on July 6, 2018. Lucy was rearrested on July 10, 2019 on suspicion of 8 murders and 9 attempted murders, only to be bailed out again. In November 2020, Lucy was arrested for the 3rd and final time. During her investigation, Lucy denied all the charges against her and blamed the hospital's hygiene and staff's negligence.
Did you have any concerns that there was a rise in the mortality rate?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about that. What concerns did you have?
I think we'd all just noticed as a team in general, the nurse and staff, that this was a rise compared to previous years.
Lucy's trial began on October 10, 2022 at Manchester Crown Court under the supervision of Judge Mr. Justice Goss. She pleaded not guilty to 7 counts of murder and 15 counts of attempted murder. During her investigation and trial, Lucy's parents expressed their support and advocated for her decency. Evidence started to emerge during the court hearings. A mother of a murdered baby shared the moment she saw Lucy allegedly killing her baby as she stepped inside the unit. Upon interruption, Lucy said, "Trust me, I am a nurse."
Due to an injection of air into his bloodstream. Now, the prosecution say that Miss Letby falsified her nursing notes just after that in an attempt to cover her tracks.
Another consultant testified that he witnessed Lucy doing absolutely nothing when the baby was collapsing. When he interrupted, Lucy said that the baby had just begun collapsing. During Lucy's house search, police came across her handwritten notes that read, "I am evil. I did this. I killed them on purpose because I am not good enough. And I'm sorry that you couldn't have a chance at life. And help," another note read, "I don't want to do this anymore." In May 2023, Lucy said in defense that she was made to feel unqualified, but didn't mean to harm anyone. Her defense argued that Lucy was a dedicated nurse in the system, saying, "She loved her job. She cared deeply about the babies and also cared for their families." Following days of deliberation, the final verdicts came to light on August 18, 2023. Lucy was found guilty of murdering 7 babies and attempting to murder 7 more babies. Days later, Lucy was sentenced to life imprisonment with a whole life order, receiving 14 whole life terms. This is the most severe sentence in English law. Lucy Letby became the 4th woman in British history to receive such a sentence, after Rosie West, Myra Hindley, and Joanna Dennehy. After her sentencing, Lucy was moved to HMP Prison Low Newton for women. During her first trial, the jurors couldn't decide on her 6 charges. The Crown Prosecution Service, or CPS, announced that there would be a retrial to reach a verdict on 1 of 6 charges of attempted murder. Meanwhile, Lucy asked for permission to appeal in court, which was denied. Later, Lucy's lawyers put forward a renewed appeal in front of 3 judges, but the judges declined again. Lucy Letby's retrial began on June 10, 2024, and she was found guilty of attempted murder of a baby girl in 2016 on July 2, 2024. Having already received 14 whole life terms, Lucy was given a 15th whole life term on July 5, 2024. Justice prevails once again, and we hope this verdict brings some solace to the victims. Another twisted story for the books. Remember to subscribe, check your nurses, and as always, stay safe out there.